Hey, my name is Steve. I'm a final year student at the University of Nairobi, and I recently came across MBTI, Myers-Briggs types, and I was very curious about it. And then I decided to take a test. And then when I took the test several times, I tested as an INTJ. Yeah. And then I've been reading a lot of articles on INTJs. I've been reading a lot of articles on INTJ on Quora. I've also been watching some other videos on YouTube on INTJs. And after a lot of research, then I came to the conclusion that I'm a hardcore INTJ. And when I knew that I'm INTJ, and then after reading a lot of articles on the same, things started making sense for me. Yeah, very many things started making sense. Why I did the things that I always did. Why I sucked in some things like relationships. Yeah. It finally made sense to me. And even also why my mother was the only person who can at least try to understand me. And the only person I could connect to more easily than most other people here in Africa. Yeah, so in this video, I'm going to explain why I think being an INTJ in Africa is very difficult than being an INTJ in a place like, let's say, USA or these other developed countries. Yeah, I've met many INTJs online. Yeah, from Reddit. I've met INTJs, many from Quora. Quora is a very interesting platform. And then when I came across Quora, I thought that maybe Quora is just an INTJ platform, or generally introverts, because I think many introverts would prefer a platform like Quora. Yeah, so I'm not saying that being an INTJ in other parts of the world is easy, but I think it's even 10 times difficult to be an INTJ in Africa. And the main reason is because here in Africa, many people are very ignorant, just very ignorant. In fact, many people are not even aware of MBTI. And then in Africa, many people who I come across are sensors. Yeah, many of them are sensors who are very grounded in reality. So when they meet someone like myself, they think that I'm very cold and very odd. Yeah, and then because of ignorance, they don't even want to understand your perspective. They don't want to understand you. They only want to view you as very odd and very quiet and very cold. I've been called very serious most of the time, even here in university. Yeah, and I think being an INTJ, when I read those articles, it made sense to me why all why I behaved the way I behaved. Yeah. So the main reason why being an INTJ in Africa is very difficult is because of ignorance. I'm not saying it is easy in the USA or in Japan or these other developed countries. No, I'm saying that it's difficult here because people are ignorant. Okay, you could be having ignorant people in other parts of in fact everywhere they are ignorant people, but here in Africa I think there are a lot of ignorant people than in other parts of the world, which makes surviving in a place like this very difficult because nobody understands you, yeah, and nobody wants to hear your perspective or what you want to say. Okay, but I've also noticed that I'm a very charismatic person, not in the sense that I am constantly interacting with the people, but I was famous like in high school. In high school I used to be position 1 every day, like from Form 1 to Form 4. I used to be the top student, and maths and physics and chemistry were my favorite subjects, and I used to top in those subjects, not just in school but also when we went to competitions outside. I still used to lead, and then I was very popular in school for being very serious and very cold. You know, people thought that I was a genius in high school, but I'm not. They thought that I was a genius because I used to lead in technical subjects, or because I used to to be in position 1, but I think I'm not, because I used to work very harder than most people. And then they would think that I'm a genius, that, oh, Steve is a genius, but no. So, and I think these are some of the things that many INTJs out there have gone through. The only other person I suspected was an INTJ was my former high school teacher, but I think he was an INTP or INTJ or INFJ probably, but I don't think INTP or INTJ. He was also another person whom we could relate to and understand each other easily. Yeah. So to all INTJs out there, it's a shame that we might never meet. I might never meet someone like you. And that's why I started this channel, so that we can exchange our ideas. I can interact with people like you. Yeah. I can form some friendship, because I tend to have very few friends in reality, in real life. So I think if you're my friend, then I think that would be very cool for me. Yeah, so you can start by subscribing to my channel. and so that we can be friends. Yeah, and I think that would be cool, because I know that in reality you might even never open to someone like me. Okay, so that's all I have for today, and I'll see you in the next video.